welcome back to our channel Indian Mom in Israel. So as you know, we have started our series kind of of indoor plants, and we are giving you a tiny mini tour of our indoor plants. So episode 1 you already saw, and this is episode 2 that we are going to start now. So yes, let's start.
Let's start. Hello people. So right now we are in a balcony, and this is a place where we get a lot of light. So that's the reason I've kept only those plants which needs moderate to bright light. So let's begin. So the first plant I have is Philodendron Rio Combo. This is a Brazilian plant, and I have this plant for like around somewhere like around 8 or 9 months, and it was a tiny plant. It has grown a lot, and you'll see it's shining a lot. See this? There's a lot of shine.
What do you do for the shine?
What I usually do is I take 1 teaspoon of pure coconut oil and 1 teaspoon of water, and I heat it and mix it nicely, and then just apply with the cotton on top of the leaf, and that's the reason it's shining, and it's also healthy. So
And it's completely organic, guys.
completely organic, yeah. So when I bought this plant from the nursery, it was very small, very tiny, and it has grown a lot. And the best part of this plant is that each and every leaf which I get, a new leaf, it becomes bigger and bigger. It gets bigger than the early one. I'm sure in couple of maybe 2 or 3 years, it would be much more bushier, and maybe in a year or so, I have to repot the plant with a bigger one, because it's been growing very well. So
I see there a new plant, new leaf.
yeah, you have like a new leaf over here. When you have a new leaf, you have like a bit brownish, and then it becomes much more darker.
But I see these are also browner on the sides and
Yeah,
green inside.
it's very beautiful. So the next plant I have as an Ponytail Palm, and when I bought this from the nursery, it was on a smallest pot, and I have this plant for like around 8 or 9 months, and it has grown very well. I have changed the pot 2 times, and it's growing very nice, and I love this kind of leaves flowing down, and kind of very bushy. It looks very attractive and a good home decor as well. So guys, the next we have as an Peperomia plant. This is also called as an American rubber plant, and this is very easy to grow plant. You just have to water once in maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Just need to check if the soil is dry or not, and once the soil is dry, you can just water a little bit, and very easy to grow. If you want to propagate, what you can do is, once you have like a bigger stem, just cut it off, put it back in a soil, and it will keep growing. Within 2 weeks, it will have like new roots, and you'll have a new plant.
I see this one is also shining. Do you oil this one as well?
Yeah, I did oil this leaves as well, so that's why it's shining a lot. So guys, we have going towards another plant. This is a good luck palm. It's also an air purifying plant. So I just bought this plant for like around 2 weeks ago from the nursery. I have just repotted to a new pot, and looks beautiful, and maybe in couple of months it might be more bushy as well, and also brings good luck.
So why this one is empty?
Now this one is the most unluckiest pocket I have in my house, because whichever plant I keep here, it like just dies. Because I remember when I put the first pot was a jade plant, and I had this plant over here for like around 2 months, and automatically, I don't know, it started dying. I don't know the reason why. And then I threw that pot out, and then I bought another one. I don't remember the name of the pot I bought over here, but that also died and didn't do well. The third one I kept over here as a spider plant. but that too didn't do well. So what I did is I kept that spider plant outside the house. Maybe it might need direct sunlight. So as of now it's empty. So I'm just waiting for a nice indoor plant so I could have it over here.
So what all these plants, what kind of light they need?
All these plants which is hanging over here, they need indirect, moderate sunlight because in low light it will die.
By the way, where did you get these hanging pockets? Because it looks so pretty.
I got these pots from AliExpress and I just ordered it and I got it within a month. And you might also find it on Amazon. It looks very beautiful. So guys, we are much more closer to the window right now, and I've kept only those plants over here which needs a bit more moderate sunlight. So I have the first one over here as in peace lily, and just like the name, it's the Chinese and the Japanese they call it as in the plant brings much more peace and harmony in the house. So looks very beautiful. And if you see the leaves right now, it's a bit like falling down. It's just because I've kept the plant in the living room where it was not getting a lot of light. So that's the reason I've kept it over here right now, which will have like heavy light, and maybe the leaf will start getting much more better, more healthier.
Why the leaves are burnt, kind of?
I'm not sure, but I think that it's just because I haven't been watering a lot. You need to water this plant at least like once in a week, and I remember I think I haven't watered this plant for like around 2 to 3 weeks, and that's the reason we have like a bit brownish on the edges over here. So you have to water this plant at least like around once in a week, if not like in 15 days, and you have to keep the soil moist. So guys, if I'm gonna just put my finger inside the soil just to check if the soil is dry or moist, and if you'll see there's hardly any soil being stick to my finger, so this means it's a dry soil, so it needs water. Okay, so I have to keep the soil bit moist so that we'll have a healthy leaves over here.
So friends, as you know, this plant is called peace lily, and you would wonder where the lily is. So it's not there because it's winter now. I mean, it was winter here in Israel and it has just ended now. So it blooms only in summer. So the flower looks like the leaf itself, but white in color, and it has this yellow pod in between. So it looks very pretty because it just gives one single flower in this whole green leafy plant. So it looks very pretty, but yeah, in summer we will get it and I will show it to you. I will have to remember to show it to you in my videos. So yes, let's move on.
So we'll move to another one. This is a spider plant, and this plant needs
Wait, you said a spider plant, the one that you had kept in the pocket up there?
Just because this plant needs moderate light. Even if you keep this plant outdoor to the direct sunlight, still it will grow very well. But just that it needs moderate light, not less than that. And you have to water it at least once in a week. If it's an indoor plant. If you kept this plant outdoor, you have to water it maybe every day, or just check the soil. If it's moist, it's okay. If it's dry, then you have to water it in 1 or 2 days. Now the best part of this spider plant is that it gives babies. You'll see the plant is also having a flower. It's also flowering, and you'll see in the tip these are babies. I have this plant for like around over 2.5 to 3 years, and I remember when I bought this plant for the first time, it was as small as this one, as this baby, and I kept this in water for like around 2 weeks, and when it started rooting, and then I just put it in the soil.
So all these are babies?
All these are babies.
Ones.
These are babies. These are flowers.
Okay.
So if you just cut over here and put it inside the water first, just for 2 weeks, it will start rooting, and then just put it in a soil, and then you'll have this
And then
big.
it grows this big.
It will even get bigger than this.
Oh wow! So the baby that you have kept there is the baby of this plant
Yeah, it's a baby of this is the mother
that
plant.
was dying.
Yeah, that was dying. So maybe that plant wasn't getting a lot of sunlight because it was a baby. So that is the reason I've just kept that plant now outside, so it might get like a lot of sunlight. And once it gets bigger, then I'm going to keep it over here.
So this plant can be also hung outside because
You can- yeah, exactly.
the stems just fall like
Exactly.
away.
This is also kind of like a hanging plant. You can just keep it hanging, and this thing will just flow down, and it looks even beautiful.
Okay. So now you have tied it up so it doesn't look messy.
Yeah, it was looking messy. It was just falling here and there.
Because it's on the ground, guys.
Yeah.
This plant is on the ground, so it was falling down, and we were stepping on it.
So just tied it up, yeah.
So we didn't want the babies to die. So Alan has just tied them up.
So next one is a dump cane, and this is also very beautiful plant. If you see the leaf, it looks so beautiful.
I personally love this plant, guys, and it's also lucky.
It's also a lucky plant, and I have this plant for like around 2.5 to 3 years. When I bought this plant, it was a baby, it was having only
Very short.
very short, but like this one, like just three leaves, and right now it has grown a lot. Unfortunately, like a few weeks ago, I watered a lot. Not a few weeks ago, I think more than a month ago, I watered a lot, and that's the reason I lost a couple of leaves. It was bushy, lot of leaves. So just recently in last week I lost three, not three, I think more than 5 leaves, I think.
And this one is also getting.
This is also dying, so I might cut it off maybe in a week or so. The plant is still healthy and it's still giving new leaves, and it will keep growing.
You can make that out from the stem also, that it's looking very, very healthy and thick.
Yeah, it's very
So
healthy.
it means that this plant will still grow and get bushier.
Yeah, so I don't mind losing the leaves, but it's fine, it will keep growing.
And you can see it's growing because we are getting new leaves every now and then. So yes, it's getting better.
So the next plant we have over here is what we have?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Okay.
It's called chameli in Hindi, and it's a very pretty plant. I had got this from Tel Aviv, from the Shuka Carmel, if anyone knows where it is. As you can see, it's really empty right now because we just the winter has just ended, and this doesn't bloom in winter at all. It gets blooming, and it starts blooming in spring, and in summer it looks very, very pretty. The whole plant gets full of nice flowers and nice fragrant flowers. So you see we are starting to get green leaves now, and also jasmine pods. You see here little pods, they are blooming, they are starting to bloom. Also here they are looking very pretty. Here we have like I think, wow, here we have a lot. Alan, see,
Yeah.
we have like 1 2 3
Yeah, a lot.
4 5 6 7 pods in one go. So also here we are getting new leaves, so it's starting to bloom. This is my favorite one. I insisted on getting this one because I like flowers with fragrance in the house.
We have a lot of fragrance in the balcony, especially.
When it blooms, guys, it's like the whole balcony is full of nice fragrance, jasmine fragrance. So you see the stems are really thin and dry and like very brown, but it's okay. It's just because of the winter. And how the soil should be.
It's a normal garden soil, and you just need to check the soil. It doesn't need to be dry. I usually water this plant like after every 2 days, and just because it is just near to the window, and I just open the window when there's a lot of sunlight. So this plant needs heavy sunlight. This is actually an outdoor plant. which I've kept indoor. So that's the reason, especially I've just kept it just near the window, so that I can just open the window and we'll have like a heavy sunlight.
Right. So friends, this was our video for today, and today also we covered 8 plants in
Eight.
our balcony section. In total, it's 16.
16,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So in total, 16 plants we have shared with you guys. I really hope you find this video very informative, and we have more, of course, plants. Some of them are kept hanging outside, and some of them we have in the rooms as well.
In the bedrooms.
Yeah. So we will share with you. As you know, this is episode 2. If you still haven't watched our episode 1, you will find the link in the description box. Do check it out, and it's really amazing, informative video. And yes, this was our episode 2. Keep watching for more episodes. There will be, I think, coming 2 more.
Maybe 2 more episodes.
We will
Maybe
try.
a lot.
We
Never
will
know.
try, yeah. Do like this video, comment, share, and subscribe if you still haven't subscribed to my channel. You will find here amazing recipes and such informative videos. And the plant that you see there behind, it's also kept in the balcony, but it's a very special plant. As you can see, it's kept in a jar. So it will need like more detailed explanation, so we couldn't include it in this video, as we will include it in our next episode. So for this amazing extraordinary plant, keep watching our next episodes. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.